And as usual, we check in with the sports desk, and once again, senior sports reporter Thabiso Sithole joins me in studio for a look at our weekend sports. Yeah. Thabiso, welcome once again. Good of you to join us, and you're looking very patriotic this afternoon, and I can only say that is because
this one I did for you. Unfortunately, I have not got the new one. As you know, the Springboks have got a new jersey which was unveiled a couple of days ago. In fact, that's going to be part of our stories going ahead this evening. The sports minister was there today saying, well, wishing them the best of luck. Remember, they play against Ireland this weekend, so it is a huge weekend. Both the Springboks and the Junior Boks are playing. But let's speak on the Springboks. I mean, it's basically a new era. It's definitely a new era. You got a new coach, you got basically a new team, new captain, new everything. Alistair Coetzee, he named his first squad, as it were, as a new mentor for the Springboks yesterday. Mixed reactions coming through there. Some liking it, some not liking it that much. I think it's about 9 players of colour. That was one of the things that was going to be looked at. How does he balance that call? Because remember the call that came through after Heineke Meyer left. Saru saying, look, the next coach, he must fulfill some 50% sort of like mandate in as far as representation in the squad. And this seems to have got it right. So it's going to be a good test for him against Ireland. It's going to be a good test, but I also think there's a heck of a lot of extra pressure. I mean, a Bok coach has huge amounts of pressure as it is. Now with all of these transformation goals that needs to be reached, as well as still performing and reaching the goals of performance, I think he's got quite a tough... Look, Alistair's done it before. That's the nice thing about him. He's done it before when he was coaching... Yeah, he's very chipper about it. Yes, and when he was coaching the Storms as well. I mean, he had one of the so-called well-transformed team, so to put it that way. He had a good balance of youngster senior players as well, and he had a balance of basically Black African players and coloured players. So he's not, he doesn't mind trying out new things. With this squad, though, I think he was a bit shy in his selection. He didn't go for broke. He went for a good mixture as well of senior, players in this team. So it's a good balance of young and old. The only missing people are the likes of, I think Victor Matfield, who's got maybe 400 caps within most of the players anyway. But other than that, I'm expecting a good match. Ireland won't be walkovers, though. I mean, although they have not beaten South Africa at home, it's going to be a good test as far as that is concerned. So I'm expecting fireworks. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Cape Town. I know Craig Maria, our reporter down in Cape Town, he's been excited the whole week. And also, not to forget, our under-20, the Baby Boks, are also playing this weekend. So a lot of rugby to look forward to. Hence, I'm in green and gold. Watching them play Japan, though, Thabiso, was a little bit sort of chew your nails off type of thing. Yeah. You know what? Japan, I think somehow have got the measure of South Africa. Yeah, they've got. It's because they have some former coaches. And it was also the opening match of their tournament. So I don't think, I think the Junior Boks will cruise through it. They've won the Under-20 World Cup once in 2012. That was right here at home. Hopefully, they pull this one out the bag. I think they're playing France, or if I'm correct, this weekend. But I'll double check who they're playing this weekend. But also, it's a match I'm expecting them to win and go through. David Ron and his team always going to go through the round robin stages and be in the knockout stages regardless of who they're playing. So I'm expecting good things from them as well. All right, and then I could not believe what happened in the cricket against Australia. I know I shouldn't sound so pessimistic, but I really wasn't expecting them to do much, let's be honest. Look, 188 against Australia, in fact 189 against Australia. One would say, geez, it's a lost cause. Yeah. So, in a way, the way that the likes of Rabada came through, I mean, Charles Lagerfeld, the bowling coach of South Africa, speaking yesterday, saying, Rabada has grown into this mature bowler. We don't have the likes of Dale Steyn, but somehow these youngsters are coming through and performing for the national team, and it bodes well. And again, new players who played in that team as well. I think there's a new spin bowler as well who came through. Fahad Bayadeen scored a couple of good runs in that match. Tabriaz Shamsi, he was a new bowler, spin bowler that came through. The first time as well that I saw South Africa play 3 spinners in a team in a very long while. In fact, I think it was way back when Kepler Wessel was still playing. That South African cricket had. That's a long time ago. With 3 spinners, and they pulled off a 47-run victory against Australia, something unheard of. And they're playing them again tomorrow. So Sunday. Hopefully. No, they're playing tomorrow. Yes, they're playing tomorrow. So I mean, hopefully they can pull that one out of the bag as well. And again, if you beat Australia once, you want to the one thing about Australian cricket, Australian sports, they've got the killer instinct. Once they've got you down, they never let go. So hopefully, the boys can pick up from that. Remember, they lost against the West Indies in their opening match. Beating Australia, obviously got them, quite excited. And hopefully, they take the momentum, go forward, and work with it. Beat Australia again. Who knows? Come World Cup. I don't want to jinx it.
Let's not get too excited here. It's only one win. Thabiso.
It's against Australia, so
yeah. It might. Yeah, you're right. It might do something for our confidence.
Yeah.
Beating Australia like we did. Okay, and then of course Euro 2016 kicks off tonight.
All roads lead to Paris, as I would say. Again, Paris, Euro 2016 for South Africans, we're like, okay, what doesn't matter much, but actually it does have a lot of interest.
Yeah.
It's got huge interest because remember, when you think of Euros, you immediately think World Cup, and the best of the best will be there. And as you can see,
it's literally like another World Cup.
It is a junior World Cup, so to speak. I think it's bigger than the Confed Cup, which is a year before the World Cup. I mean, Euros are huge in South Africa. I know a lot of our guys were talking about it now right here in studio. Tonight it kicks off Romania and France, start of France. That's where the match kicks off. Remember, all these matches, in fact, the SABC has got 12 matches of Euro 2016, so you'll definitely catch this one at 20:30. The build-up starts on SABC Sports 1, and all our views on SABC News Channel 44 can dip into that and hopefully watch it. And the Springboks as well, they will also be live on SABC2 tomorrow, Saturday.
What a great sporting weekend we've got.
And unfortunately, we've run out of time, but Muhammad Ali, that funeral is later at, I think, 2000 hours Central African time tonight.
Yes.
So the world's eyes will basically be in Louisville, Kentucky, as the greatest of them all is buried tonight.
Behind us, Muhammad Ali.
I'm looking forward. I can't believe I'm saying I'm looking forward to your funeral, but you are looking forward because of the man he was, the stature of the man he was. It's expected to be a huge, huge funeral indeed.
Absolutely. Thabiso, thank you very much. As always, our senior sports reporter, Thabiso Sithole, with me every Friday for a wrap of the sport that you can look forward to this weekend.